Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Jennifer with Totally Crafty Things, and I will be making the video alone today. I just wanted to come on and do an update. I am so sorry that I have been MIA. A lot of things going on. I had knee surgery, and I will insert some pictures right there. And it's been a struggle. No complications or anything, just, some muscle issues, and so I went into a inpatient rehab facility for physical therapy, and that was about 2 weeks, and I'm home and I'm better. I didn't come on right away. I've been home for just over a week and 1 day, and again, I didn't want to come on right away just because the fact that I was trying to get reacclimated to the home and doing some of my, routine stuff and not trying to push myself because I didn't want to injure my knee from the surgery. It's still quite tender, and the muscles are still not as limber as I would like them to be. And then, of course, my right one, because that was my left, I just had surgery on the 23rd of February. And on my right one, it's starting to kind of hurt because it's taking the blunt of a lot of the weight that I was using, to walk. And I was kind of a wobble. And, so the muscles are a little strained in the right. So it's still a little tender. I only just had this one done in the end of July of last year. So I'm trying to, continue with PT and keep the exercises going and going for walks. I've been eating a lot better. I'm losing weight. Some of my medical conditions are under control, like my diabetes is better. Like I said, I've been losing weight, so I'm very, very happy for that. Yesterday, went on a walk with hubby and the puppies. They really enjoyed it. Hubby didn't. Hubby was a little sore when he got back, but anyway, so that's pretty much why I was gone. And like I said, I'm going to try to get on here more often. I know that I've said this before, and I am so sorry. It's just life happens. What can I say? Jamie is not with us at this moment. She is in the midst of traveling with her friend Missy, and they should be back shortly, and then we can go ahead and do a combo video. We did attempt to do one, I don't know, about 2 weeks before surgery, I think it was, and it was through Zoom, but the quality just really wasn't that good, so I opted to not go ahead and include that in this video. We'll just go ahead and have to find another avenue of recording a dual, combo video, because like I said, she's in Minnesota and I'm here in Indiana. So I have done a lot since I've seen you last. You saw that I was working on this blanket for my mother-in-law. It is now finished. It is the Twilight Star pattern. And then I put a little bit of a border on, just a little, wave, like a shell. So that one I completed last night and finished up putting up all my, sewing in all of my ends. And so it is ready to be given to her. And I can't wait till she gets it and is able to use it. So that's pretty much a lot of what I've been working on. I have on and off been working on that one baby blanket, but more on this because I wanted to get this done. And then also while I was in rehab, there were some people that, as you know, in life have to have catheter bags. And I was talking to someone about it, and, they'd said that, excuse me, they were tired of it always being exposed and dragging and stuff like that. So give me 1 second here. So I had to get a sip of my coffee. So I took some measurements of it and I started working on it, but it is more in depth than I had presumed at first. I thought maybe I'd just be able to like whip it out in a day or so, but when you do it, you have to do single crochets because otherwise it's not as discreet. Now I did get about like that much done because I did it all the way in the round, and I'm working up in like a basket form. I should have brought it in here. I do apologize. But it just got to be so much that I did end up doing half double crochets for a couple of rows, and excuse me, and that looks just as good. It's just as concealing. Now with this one, I started off with a burgundy and then kind of ran out. So then I continued with the brown, and I do have a little burgundy left to at least be able to do, I think, about 4 rows. And that's what I'll finish with. And then I was going to do a brown strap. I don't know exactly how I want to do it. I'm thinking I'm going to sew one end of it and then go all the way over and then get one of those brackets that are, I don't have any here, but I'll show you kind of on this. So it's like this, but it's got so it's all the way around, hollow in the middle, and then it's got that line right there. So that way they can go in on this side and then out on that side. That way they can adjust it. Like if they're, laying in bed or in a wheelchair or walking with it, what have you. So that's what I'm on and off working on as well. There are a few things that I would love to start, but I have so many whips that need to get done. I really want to continue on with that crochet along of the, I can't think of what it is. It's through the Crochet Crowd. It's the ombre of something. I can't think of it, but it's that beautiful flower that I was working on, where it starts off as a flower and then you just continue to go with all different stitches every row or every couple of rows. And it's beautiful, and I really want to get back into it and get that completed. I don't know if I am going to keep it or sell it, with it being such a complex crochet along, or now it's crochet along is over, but with it being such a complex pattern, I may just keep it. If I do sell it, it will be at a higher price, just because of the fact that it is a complex stitch and it takes a long time to get that stuff done. I did purchase some yarn right before the surgery and then during the surgery, so I'm going to show that to you. So I went to Meijer one day to pick up a couple of things. I had to get like Gatorade and stuff for the prior surgery requirements, because you have to stay hydrated. And I happened to go down their yarn aisle, and they had a couple of skeins of yarn. Not a huge amount, but a good amount. And I only had a little bit of money that I could spend that were on sale. And it's the Burnett Super Value. And this one is Gray Rag. I got, the camera's over there. There you go. I got 2 of these. I believe they're on sale for like $3 something, which is a really good deal considering these are the Burnett Super Value 7 ounces. So there's 440 yards. It takes a 4, it's a 4 medium, and it takes a 5 millimeter crochet hook or an H/8. It is machine washable and dryable. Obviously don't iron, but yeah, I thought that this was a really, really, really nice color. And then I didn't have a lot of this color. This is a mint. Same stats, it's the 7 ounces and all of that. It's just called mint. I only got one of those. And then I ended up getting it's upside down, a yellow. So there's a yellow. So those are the 4 that I got at Meijer that were on sale. And didn't really, like I said, I didn't spend a lot, but I wanted to get, something because it was a really good deal. Now, also on my first trip to Walmart after the surgery, hubby took me because I needed to get a few things. And then he was looking at something in the automotive, a magnet to put his phone onto for when he's driving. That way it's not down there or, in his hand. That way he can have like his maps going or whatnot. Because I know that he listens, because of his long drive, he listens to audiobooks. So anyways, well, I snuck over to the yarn section and I picked up its Mainstay. And it is this beautiful, beautiful teal. Now, Mainstay has a really soft feel to it. It kind of almost feels a little bit like the Burnett, but it's not 100%. The Burnett's a little fluffy. It's spun looser. And the Mainstay is spun a little tighter, but it's really soft. It's not cheap like you would think, because Mainstay is, Walmart brand. Now, this is 100% acrylic. It is 7 ounces, 397 yards, which is weird if it's 7 ounces, because this is also 7 ounces, but it's 440 yards. 440 yards to 397. Something's not adding up there. They're both 7 ounces. So anyways, it is machine washable, tumble dry. It is a medium 4 weight, and it suggests a hook size of 5.5 millimeter. Now it also says for knitting needles, you could do a 5.5 millimeter as well. Obviously don't iron. But yeah, I got this teal color, and then I got 2 of these multi, and this one is called Blue Multi. How original. So again, I got these because I really wanted to go ahead and make I was thinking of making a shawl or a lapgan when I was in rehab, but then when I was there, I was so busy working on Mom's lapgan and wanting to get that done that I just didn't. I didn't start anything. I did look, and you know how when you have a yarn and you kind of have an idea of what you want to do with it, but you're not exactly sure. And when you're looking at patterns and ideas, it has to kind of speak to you as you're looking at it. You're trying to envision, these colors that you want to use in that pattern. Some you're like, oh, that really just doesn't look good with those yarns. But some you're like, ooh, that's really nice. So I did find 2 that I really liked, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it. So anyways, with this one, again, it's 100% acrylic. It's 285 yards, 5 ounces. The multis are always a slight smaller, about 2 ounces smaller than the main color. All the stats are still the same: machine wash, tumble dry, do not iron. I got 2 of these, and then I realized that for the pattern that one of the 2 patterns that I want to do requires a lot more yarn. So, but those are pretty much the only things that I acquired while I was in bed, laid up, whatever you want to call it. Again, everything is going better. I have, on and off doctor appointments. The rehab still is going on. And, now that I'm done with Mom's blanket, like I said, I'm going to start working on that one that is from the Crochet Crowd. Oh, it's driving me nuts not knowing what this one is. Study of Ombre. Yeah, the study of ombre crochet Afghan. That is the one that I'm wanting to work on. And I will go ahead and pop the information down in my description box. And if I can, I'll put a little screenshot of it up here. So that way you have an idea of what you're looking for if you want to go ahead and do it. I think that's about it. I think I covered everything. Yeah, that's about it. And like I said, Jamie should be back here shortly, and we can start doing some combo videos. I'm going to have her do a single video. That way she can send it to me. I'll go ahead and edit it and then put it on here. That way you guys can, get to know her a little bit better as well. But like I said, other than that, things are good. I'm going to get some more crocheting done and start working on that project. And I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments section down below. I read all comments and reply if needed. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. If you know of anyone that would be interested in our Yarny Chit Chat, community here, we are going to start really working on talking about more things in regards to, I'm getting my little notepad out here. So we're going to start talking about like different hooks. We're going to talk about looms. We're going to talk about supplies. We're going to talk about some yarn. Hubby wants to get involved, so he's going to start talking about some woodworking and the loom knit. He does more of the loom knit than I do. And what was the other thing? I'm trying to find it here. I had a whole list. Okay. No. Sorry, I'm still trying to find it here. Nope. Okay. So it's not in this one, and it's not in this one. I'm not 100% sure on where I plopped it. I know that the other things that we want to talk about is the different types of crochet, because there's Tunisian, there's just regular crochet. Like I said, I do a little bit of knitting, but not in a trainable, knowledgeable way. Jamie's going to talk about the diamond arts and plastic canvassing. I'm going to talk also about jewelry making and maybe do like a over the camera display whereas I'm making the jewelry. We're just going to do some vlogs and hanging out. And like I said, we're going to talk about the yarn and the different kinds, where you can get it. I love, shopping at Hobby Lobby, but it's a bit expensive unless they're having their sale. So I'm going to be talking about other ways of getting some yarn. I don't do ice yarn because I just can't afford it. And we'll talk about things that we want to make. We'll talk about when and if we do any craft shows. Right now I'm going to be putting the craft shows on hold until our finances kind of get more stable, and then we'll go ahead and go back to doing some craft shows. I don't know what Jamie's plans are up in Minnesota and if she is going to be doing craft shows or not, but we will keep you updated. And well, thank you for, stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the likes, subscribing, and sharing. please, 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 we want to go ahead and expand our Yarny community and be able to chit chat and talk with other people. Once we start getting a better following, a more consistent following, we're excuse me, we're going to start doing lives. I don't know if Jamie and I are going to do them together or if we're going to do them separate. I'm not sure. Again, I know that hubby wants to get on here and, talk about some wood. So I'll probably have him do something later this week with his hours. He's just so exhausted by the time he gets home. So again, just stay happy, stay healthy, and love one another. Be kind and treat others as you wish to be treated. I've seen a lot of mean people at the facility treating those nurses pretty bad, and those nurses work their butt off to make sure that you're getting the right medication when you're getting the medication correctly, because there are set times, and then they're trying to help you with physical therapy and they're complaining and they don't want to do it and they're declining, and that's another rabbit trail. I'm going to get off of that. But anyways, just be kind to one another, especially the nurses and the doctors that are out there. They are working their hardest on the front line of trying to get everyone either comfortable because of pain or better because of an illness. So again, just be kind and be safe and keep crocheting or keep crafting, whatever your hobby may be. And we will see you later. Bye, everyone.